Dear colleagues, today we won't dispute about the events which maybe have a connection each but the logic of the political process to forced us to study it in the consequences. Jesus, before the first part of my topic will be mm, uh, the tragical news how the first woman of the U.S. Supreme Court was died at the 93, 93 years old, and certainly another how the Santos congressman of the rep, which from the first district of the New York city, was expelled out of the Congress. So this is a different story, but the result will one during the next year it will be elections of the two positions. About Supreme Court, if you remember, the previously administration named certainly the conservative member of the Supreme Court, including the woman. As you know, they expected the member of the Supreme Court of the United States of America named um, name for a long life before the end. Um, also the first part of my topic will be the situation in the sector Gaza and the military situation with the connection of Ukraine. Here, the very interesting the spectacle, the play game of the secret services. Secret services. At first, according to the Wall Street Journal, which information quoted all media. The intelligence service of Israel, well known Mossad, announced how this is organization, this is organ will be follows or for leaders of the Hamas and will kill the members of the Hamas for all of the world. This is not a threat or propaganda. This is a real plan, and the Mossad has the biggest another word I don't know or experience for it. If you remember the one of the uh, famous story we have how the Mossad found one of the Nazis criminal which who killed mostly Jewish people in the concentration camp in the Dachau during the Hitler power This Eisman, under the name Eisman. So my followers directed me. So the Eisman made the plastical operation on his face, and suddenly changed name and others, and walk and to buy a small restaurant in the Argentina, not in the capital Buenos Aires, but the small provincial place. And the Real Mossad seek and found this man and captured it and return into the Israel and sent into the court. Certainly the court was shooting. Shooting. And this is mostly famous history, and it's we know another story, and as Mossad with also the struggle with the Palestinian leaders with the terroristical activities, and with the use of the psychological method and means. So therefore, the Hamas is not the threat for the leaders of Hamas. This is as a sentence, and the sentence. Certainly and special secret services and one day Mossad service had a journey into the Nairobi. One day, and so they captured it and to take freedom of the. This is another type of the intelligence operation of it. So the one day, this is another story of the intelligence. I think this is a background. I think this is a story about the maybe the sabotage in the Saimunsky tunnel in the eastern of the Baikal Lake in the Buryatia. Meanwhile, this is another part of the activities of the secret services. If you remember one day, when one day I have had a reading about how the Federal Secret Service arrested one of the inhabitants in the Primorsky Krai, this is in Vladivostok, who can help to the Ukraine forces in the Primorye. I don't know, but I had irony due to that it was the second rather than third case how the residents people in the Primorsky Krai. Primorsky Krai had attempt to help Ukraine forces. But right now, I think this is a story. Maybe was true, and the stories in the sabotage in the tunnel railway, which railway have direction to the China. It's not strange. Maybe the secret services had a competition, have a competition, but I don't know. But real fact, real fact, how the pro-Ukraine men put the blast under the cistern tank with the oil and another the fuel, maybe another. And this is a blast. This is a blast item. Blast. I think things had explosive when this is a cistern or tank exploded in the internal of the tunnel. So this is a very very interesting idea. Very and we have not experienced in previously history. I don't remember about it, and the result, this is a tunnel right now didn't work, and the whole train from the Irkutsk Oblast to the Khabarovsk and Primorye, for into the Far East and also the China, need to use the round way, and then the place that is short of most. As said, the Voice of America, short of most in English, the Hell Bridge. I think this is very suspended story, but we must to and also to confirm only a fact of the situation, how the one of the systems in the Simux tunnel blasted and the smoke close that this is engineering building, and certainly this is sabotage. And this is a story had place in the Buryatia, but this is another story. And here yesterday, Vladimir Zelensky found a plan about to transit in the strategical defense for all with the use of previously experience of the Russian Zetan forces. And today, Vladimir Putin signed the executive order about the established the numbers of the Russian military forces. Military forces. The general numbers more than 2 million people, and soldiers and officers which are real have a potential to use in the Ukraine will be more than 1 million. 1 million people, and certainly the tension situation in the north east of the Russia, in front of the Baltic countries and Finland, Norway, and to the southern Baltic and North Fleet, goes to the without the Far East and Siberia contingents must be to the keep 500,000 people with a rifle variable of this territory. And certainly the executive for the order of the Russian president demanded of the Russian treasury to the support with the money. This is this is situation, and totally the real Russian Federation had to use against Ukraine half a million people, soldiers and officers. And certainly the situation is very terrible. This is the order allows to the suppose that the mobilized people, mobilized men in the Donetskaya, Luganskaya, Zaporizhia, Crimea, and Khersonskaya Oblast, which occupied the Russian Southern forces, near the end. And certainly, if according to the report of the Sergei Shoigu, how the Ukraine lost 125,000 during the half last year, those to suppose how the this is story how the Donetskaya, Luganskaya militias haven't big the people resources. So the defense of this territory will be only the soldiers from the Russian Federation. So the Kaluzhska, the gates of the Kaluzhska Oblast, maybe Saratovskaya, maybe Omskaya Oblast, Sverdlovskaya, Novosibirskaya, etc. Will be guarded the territory, so-called former self-claimed republic with the Khersonskaya, the Parishskaya, and Crimea maybe. But it's very interesting. It's not paradox how the Vladimir Zelensky explain that to take Crimea more cheaply for Ukraine than to return back Donetskaya, Luganskaya Oblast. Before the second part of my topic, how the after the visit, brief visit into the Denver, U.S. President Biden today with the First Lady Jill had a fire with Christmas, Christmas in the South. So, South Green Park, the backyard of the White House. So the Christmas celebration and New Year will start since the Eastern Coast. Sorry, and the and the second part of my topic are the result of the COP26, which have a concurrence with the decision of the OPEC Plus of the reduces the oil oil mining, oil mining. I don't know have the was a real plan to the during this is to event, but nobody tell about it, and I must to remember how the war between Arabian countries and Israel. In the 1973, the oil oil prices. Oil prices have a jump. Before it, oil prices was 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $9 per barrel before the October 76. So 50 years ago, the oil prices this is was level as apple juice. Apple juice by the right now in the gallon of the Coca-Cola. So certainly this is oil prices will have a jump. This is a story. Rose to the start of the oil consumers countries to the alternative energy. So the thanks. I think this is a story that, to use the alternative and the renewable energy starting in the Europe and the United States of America. And so right now the transition transition of it we have hmm, my battery have a Jesus. Transition transition and energy transition. This is a very actual term, and because use dependent on energy statement have that statement the real situation not very good for the oil industry in the United States, but oil prices by this decision it's not already nobody amazing, nobody surprisingly have not turned to the trend, and certainly we must notice how the Russian energy forces power have not sound plan about the accelerate plan with the energical transition, and certainly for the COP26 have a plan the real collect the special fund with the sum of the 200 Jesus 100,000 100 billion US dollars, and several countries already sent money into this fund, but it's certainly very paradoxically how the poor and south countries which have energy resources, but the small pollution and pollution don't they use to use Jesus then the industrial country have a suffering for all of the climate change. And the last mm, and the last topic of today, um, mein God, uh, Jesus, and the last topic, we regret how the Tesla represented new pickup and a new car, electricity car, which for the customer who want to change the gasoil engine for the electricity. Electricity. This is a very future will be in your hand. So thank you. See you later. Bye bye.